your home for the Montreal Canadiens. TSN 690.
Welcome back to TSN 690. Matthew Ross, Stefano Michello helping us out. Marco Polo on the board. That music can mean only one thing. It's time for a segment we call Rendezvous. And this evening, it's been a long time since we've had this segment, so excited to have it back this evening. Our guest hails from Toronto. Don't boo her. She is a producer on TSN 1050 in Toronto. And her name is Natasha Shivraj. How you doing, Natasha?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very well. Very well. Thank you. You can follow Natasha on twitter.com/NSHIVRAJ. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Beautiful. All right. Well, here's how Rendezvous works. I believe you've had a chance to listen to some of the clips online.
Yes,
okay.
I have.
So you're in very illustrious company. You're among, lady journalists, lady Olympic athletes, so pretty good company.
Yeah, I'm excited. Sounds like a lot of fun.
You sound very sarcastic.
No, sorry. It's just I told you about the bedtime thing, but
yes.
No, I'm actually really excited. I think it's going to be fun to answer some questions.
Okay, stop humoring us. Let's get through this. All right, here we go. So this is how it works. We have three gentlemen here in the studio. We will each ask you one question. At the end of these three questions, it is ladies' choice. You can either ask one of us to ask you another question, or you can turn the tables and ask one of us a question of your own.
All right, sounds good.
Any follow-up questions?
No, I think
you're
it's
okay?
pretty straightforward.
All right, we have FAQs on my blog if you're having problems with the game.
All right.
All right, here we go. Question number one. In light of what happened at the Australian Open post-interview with Jeannie Bouchard when the idiotic media person asked her who she would date, and she said Justin Bieber, how would you respond to such a question? In other words, would you answer it, or would you kind of say next question?
I would say next question.
Now, did you like that take?
No, I hate Justin Bieber.
Good answer.
I'm just being honest.
Good answer. All right.
Sorry, I was actually really shocked when she said Justin Bieber. Then I realized she's 19 and it makes sense,
I guess so. Stefano.
All right, Natasha, obviously your career is in sports and you are an aspiring sportscaster, so I'm going to ask you, what moment in your life lives in your heart in terms of sports?
Ooh, that's a good question. There's a lot. Probably the 92 World Series, I would say. Blue Jays.
Yes, we know it's the Blue Jays.
Oh, sorry. I just thought I'd clarify that. There was an awkward silence. I thought
we thought it was a dramatic pause. We thought you were going to say Blue Jays.
We just try to forget it, that's why.
Ah, that's right. All right, and the third gentleman, Marco Polo.
Hi, Natasha.
Hi.
Hi. If you could be like an insanely awesome athlete, what sport would you want to be an insanely awesome athlete at?
Basketball or baseball? Well, softball, considering that I'm a girl, but either or. They're my two favorite sports.
Okay, and longtime basketball fan, I guess?
Well, long enough, yes. Long enough to say that Michael Jordan is my favorite basketball player.
All right. Well, hey, it's not an uncommon thing to say if you're, 15 years of age of older. Well, hold on a second. He retired. No, he came back. That's right. He was with the Wizards for a while as well.
Yep.
All right. Now, it is ladies' choice. Either ask one of us a question or pick somebody to ask you one more question.
Okay. I think I'll switch it up because from the other ones that I've heard, I think everyone went for the easy ones that they would get asked another question. But
research. She's done her research. I like this.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Who is it?
Okay. I'm not sure who I'm going to ask, but I think it's a pretty obvious question.
No. You got to pick somebody first.
Oh, man.
Yep, that's right. You got to play favorites.
Oh, God. Okay, well, Okay, well, since I've been speaking to you, I guess I'll ask you.
Oh, now Stefano's rolling his eyes. He can't believe it,
Oh.
especially when you said that's a good question to him.
Okay, but I want everyone's answer.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll give it a
I'll
shot.
say
It's
that I'm-
highly unusual for this game. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say that I'm asking you, but I'll get everyone's answer. Just want your pick on who you think is going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's a loaded question since I have a John Elway jersey in my closet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to say the Denver Broncos, offense over defense, and it'll be a 10-point victory for the Broncos. Stefano?
My pick at the beginning of the season was the Seahawks over the Broncos, so I will have to stick
Ooh.
with that. I did say the championship games, I was sticking with it. I was right on Sunday, and I hope I'm going to be right again
Wow.
in 12 days.
You are a genius, sir. Marco?
I didn't put money on it, so I'm not a genius.
No, you're not.
It felt like that Seattle just had their Super Bowl. It felt like the NFC Championship was their Super Bowl, and they're just going to be happy to be here. So I'm going to say Broncos in a rump.
Wow. I love it. Okay, and yourself?
Same Broncos, but although I am kind of like I'm not on the fence. I think it would be really funny to see what Sherman had to say this time if they won.
Fair enough. Well, that concludes Rendezvous. Thank you so much for participating with us. Was it painful? Was it everything you thought it would be? Was it worth staying up when you had an early bedtime tonight?
Yes, it was. It was everything I expected and more.
Oh, that's a good answer. It guarantees that you'll be back at some point.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Well, thank you so much for indulging our silliness, Natasha. We really appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right. There you go. That's Natasha Shivraj from TSN 1050. You can follow her on twitter.com/NSHIVRAJ.